Hi, this is tutorial part 5. It's going over linking and buttons, which a lot of you are definitely ready for with your personal site. So let's get started. Okay. So we're going to click the About page in our plan mode, and we're going to put our cursor at the very bottom of the main story and hit a return or enter. So we're going to go on the About page. At the bottom, we are going to make sure we're in our text tool. I'm going to hit a return. I'm actually going to, if you're in the same boat as I am, you can make your text box deeper as well. Okay, and we are going to type in, I'm going to highlight it here, learn more about our story and all of the exciting things coming to Kevin's coffee cart! Exclamation point. So I'm actually going to copy it off of my PowerPoint. Again, it's learn more about our story and all of the exciting things coming to Kevin's coffee cart! Exclamation point. And then I'm going to place that right here. And then I'm going to put my cursor at the very end of that last paragraph because I'm going to put some space after the paragraph. So when I go to my text panel, if you don't have that, you can always pull down under Window and go to Text. I happen to have it open. Right here, you can give space after. I think I'm just going to set it to 25. So I'm going to set that to 25, and then it will gather some space after the paragraph so that my new text isn't just right on top of the last paragraph. Okay, so we're going to be setting some links. So let's see where we're at here. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to highlight this text and I want to set a link for that text so that when I click on that text, it'll go somewhere else internally on the site. So when I highlight the text, on my top menu bar, there's something called hyperlinks. This is how you link images, text, really anything through Muse is through the hyperlink section. So I'll click, after I highlighted my text, I'm going to click the space to the right and I'm going to pull down to Our Story because I want this text to link to the page Our Story. And it automatically, if you notice with the text, after I do that, it changes my text, gives it a underline so that it is a live link. Okay, so if you wanted to, at this point, preview the page in browser, if I go to my link, it automatically took me to the Our Story page. So it definitely works. Okay, so save your file. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing, so that's considered an internal link. We're going to click, let's see. Okay, so now we're going to select the text in the first paragraph, the word San Francisco. Okay, so in my first paragraph, San Francisco, make sure I'm on my text tool. I'm going to highlight San Francisco. Click on the hyperlinks. Okay, so this is a way that you can put in an external link. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have San Francisco link to an outside Google Map page. So this is how I'm going to do that. So I'm going to highlight San Francisco. I'm again going to go to my hyperlinks. Instead of pulling down, I'm going to click the top bar and I'm going to type in, I'm going to put in maps.google.com. So again, hyperlinks, whoops, maps.google.com, and it made it into a link. And if I preview it in browser, so preview page in browser, if I click on San Francisco, it will send me to Google Maps. So that's how I would be doing an external link. Okay, not very difficult. Okay, so then we're going to go, we are still on the About page. On the About page, type in kevinscoffeecart.com and place it underneath Kevin's photo. So we're going to create an email link right now. So we're going to, with our text tool, I'm going to create a text box. And then I am going to put in Kevin at kevinscoffeecart.com. Kevin at Kevin's, whoops. Oh, Kevin's Coffee Cart, all K's. Okay. Okay, now I typed it in, then I'm going to take it and I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to go to my hyperlinks, I'm going to type in, instead of that Google map, I'm going to paste the email, and voila, I have an email link. And it's that simple, and it will serve as an email link instead of an external or an internal link. Okay, simple enough. Okay, then if I want to format hyperlinks, okay, click on the word. Okay, just looking at this. Whoops. All right, if I click on the word hyperlinks, it will allow me to edit the link styles, and I can give it different different formatting: normal, hover effect, visited, and active states. I can change the colors. It's pretty cool. So go to edit link styles. There's a layout, like I said, there's a layout side. Whoops. So there's a layout side, there's a content side. Okay. So on the home page, so now we're going to change to a different page. Okay. So in plan mode, we're going to go to the home page. And okay, click on Kevin's Coffee Cart logo with the bicycle. Okay, on the home page, click on Kevin's Coffee Cart logo with the bicycle, select the hyperlink button and pull down to home. Okay, so we are going to on the home page here. Alright, so on the home page normally we have the animation. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure the logo on the other pages always links back to home. Okay, so how we can do that is if we look in our master page. So when we click on that, and then we click on the hyperlinks, make sure our hyperlinks always link to home. So wherever that appears, it will be linking to home. I'm going to look at my master flash also. The master flash has a Swift file, so we don't need to worry about that. So if we preview our page, preview our site in browser, every time we see our Kevin's Coffee Cart logo on top, besides the animation, it should link to home. Okay, so that's home. So this should link to home, which is good. Okay, so it's working. Linking to home. Linking to home. Same thing. Okay. So that's how you can click on an item and have the item act as a link. Okay, so we did preview in browser. It's good to look at previewing in browser randomly. So then there's something called anchors. Anchors are used when you have long pages with a lot of vertical content to scroll through. This can be cumbersome for visitors to navigate, which I totally agree with. You can alleviate this by creating internal links that make the page jump to a specific section when a visitor clicks the link. So, example of this, if you've ever seen it, it's like a button that you click that says back to top link. And it scrolls to the top of the page for you. And sometimes there's just links that'll say the name of a certain section, and it'll allow you to skip right to that section, whether it's below or above. Anyway, so to apply this type of application, you need to insert something called an anchor in Muse. And you would apply the anchor in a desired spot and then link to that anchor. So we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that in our next tutorial. Yeah, I'm going to stop this tutorial at this point, and I'm going to pick up. So this is part 5.1. I'm going to start the anchor application in part 5.2. Okay, great job, and we're going to start with the plan mode preparation page to start applying our anchors.